Hello everyone. So let's today dive into to understand what are the tech stack a Gen AI engineer must know. So as of now, uh, based on the industry requirement, a Gen AI engineer should be aware of uh, how we should be able to operate or develop a model for a Gen AI use cases, right? And we should be aware of how we should be able to fine tune, optimize, and also do the RAG, where we should be able to ground LLM, our proprietary data or our specific knowledge base. And we should be aware of deployments and MLOps as well. So how we can operationalize any models. So to deep dive more, let's understand in a different section what are the things required. So in core programming and development areas, we should be aware of Python. Python would be the most recommended language we should be aware of. And Rust and C++, it's not much required, but any front-end application development or middleware development should be added advantage if you are able to work on any JavaScript, Node.js, Streamlit, or uh, fast APIs and Flask to develop any front-end application. That would give you added advantage to build a front end or integrate with front end uh, in the Gen AI use case. Second, LLM generative AI fundamentals we should be aware of. There are a lot of frameworks. So first of all, a lot of LLMs being served uh, on Hugging Face. So Hugging Face transformers we should be aware of pre-trained models like GPT, Llama, Falcon, etc. And we should be aware of generative AI frameworks like LangChain, LangGraph, which is very predominantly used in industry, how to build application through help of Gen AI, through help of LangChain and LangGraph for Gen AI use cases. And Llama Index, which is again indexing and being used for ragging, where you should be able to build indexes, whatever external content we are going to embed and vectorize. Then we should be aware of TensorFlow, PyTorch, and in that one we should be having core deep learning frameworks. So how it works and what use cases would be, and deep speed flash attentions. These are the few efficient training and interface for LLMs we should be aware of. We should be aware of model fine tuning and optimization. So LoRa and QLoRa is most predominantly used in industry. So we should be aware of efficient fine tuning for large language model. Uh, PFT, so parameter efficient fine tuning. So we should be aware of that techniques, how we should be doing, and FSDP, deep speed zero, and VLLM at TGI. So we don't need all. If we are able to understand and work with LoRa and QLoRa, that should be more than enough. Um, then retrieval augmented generation. RAG is predominantly used in the industry to ground LLMs uh, on our proprietary or domain specific data. So in that, while doing RAG, we need a FIAS DB, and that is being offered by Facebook itself. So FIAS, we can scan and all vector search and similarity based retrievals we should be aware of. And then there are other vector databases also being offered. So um, ChromaDB is one of the, VV8 is there, Pinecone. These are the vector databases for LLMs being used. Um, and for indexing, scalable indexing, we have Quadrant, Velius, Elasticsearch is also there, and a lot of proprietaries cloud provider also offering a couple of good databases. So if we are going to utilize those public cloud provider, so we can use their offering as well. Data handling and feature engineering. This is the one of the critical area before getting into uh, data science or ML application developments. We should be ensuring good quality data, right? So for that, data exploration and data churning and EDA operation we have to do. So for that, we have to be aware of data handling and feature engineering. So for that, Panda and NumPy, it's pretty much required, and it is not only for ML engine. GenAI use cases in ML scenario also this is required. So data manipulation, SDF5 Parquet, these are the file format we should be aware of. So this will optimize the storage format for large databases. So we should be aware of, and Apache Spark, Ray or Dask, these are the distributed data processing system. So Apache Spark is primarily getting used in industry. So Apache Spark distributed processing engines, how it works, we should be aware of. And for data sets, Hugging Face is one of the primarily go-to approach is for a lot of data sets getting available. So uh, there are pre-built data sets for training the LLM, so we can take it. So and next, model deployment serving, right? Model deployment and serving, if we are would like to do. So for that, we should be aware of Fast API and Flask. And Streamlit is one of the another framework. If we are just going to make a call to LLMs, which is being hosted by GPT or other APIs, so you can use a simple Flask or our Streamlit app. So yeah, that's the one thing. And Triton interface servers. This is for scalable AI model inferencing. If we would like to serve our model, so we should be using that. Uh, TensorRT or Onyx runtime. This is to deploy our models. So model optimization for faster inference. So if we would like to optimize the model for inferencing, we should be using that. Ray server is another scalable LLM serving server, so we said we can use that. MLflow and Kubeflow, model tracking and MLOps. So MLflow is primarily used for any model deployment industry. It's open source, so we can use MLflow and Kubeflow for our MLOps scenarios for any model DevOps scenarios. Cloud computing interface infrastructure. So we should be aware of if we are going to work in any cloud, public cloud providers. So primarily, if we are knowing any cloud providers services and offerings, similarly, other cloud providers also provides us same kind of services. So if we are knowing one of them, for example, AWS SageMaker and Bedrock, these are the two predominant services being offered by AWS. So, SageMaker, Bedrock has been one of the uh, uh, predominant Gen AI use cases for Gen AI use cases getting used. So, managed AI services means these are the managed AI services. You don't need to do lot of platform setting uh, stuffs. So they will provide you platform. Just you need to bring your data and your business logic. That's it. So Google is also having Google Vertex AI, and Microsoft has Azure OpenAI. So for cloud AI solutions, if we are having a understanding of those, that is also fine. Um, Lambda Lab and RunPod and Modal. These are the on-demand GPU compute which we can go and get the GPU. NVIDIA CUDA is one of the uh, primarily player which is providing a lot of GPU acceleration for training and inference. So we can use NVIDIA as well in that case. Then we have to learn or know about orchestration and ML ops. So Apache Spark Airflow. Uh, uh, this is the uh, a kind of workflow orchestration. So if you would like to build a data pipelines or any pipeline scenarios, so Airflow will be a good choice. So what it provides you a cyclic graph way of building your workflow. So workflow automation we can build for LLM pipelines. Radask is distributed computing for AI workloads, and weight and biases experiments tracking. If we would like to do, I think for that one, uh, ML Flow would be the good choice, and there are others we can use for model packaging and serving for Bento ML. But if you are knowing a few of them also, that is fine. Graph based databases, right? So for that, Neo4j is pretty much intuitive to use and getting leveraged in a lot of a lot of companies in their product and services. That is Neo4j, knowledge graph and AI reasoning. GraphDB is another database offering which is good for cementing storage for infrastructured AI knowledge base. So, and Wikipedia and ConnectNet, these are the external knowledge sources. If you would like to know how to hook it up, integration, that's fine. 10th is computer vision and multimodal AI. So you should be not knowing either you're going to work on NLP or computer visions, right? So having understanding, because in the enterprises use cases, computer vision is also one of the use case will be getting leverage. And when we are saying multimodal AI, right? So multimodal means in those models you should be able to provide NLP and computer visions, both kind of scenarios. So in that, uh, you should be able to uh, understand at least, for example, stable diffusion, mid-journey API integration, how it works, and all that. Whisper, DeepGram, speech-to-text models are there. So how those models works and what are the parameters need to be passed to integrate with our product and solution. Apart from that, if you would like to know more about then agentic AI frameworks is one of the pretty much in demand in 2025. So you should be able to understand how agentic application being built and what is their construct and what are the frameworks being available. So LangGraph again, this is the graph-based reasoning for LLM's workflow, right? So if you would like to build a graph-based LLM workflow use case, then you should be using LangGraph. Auto GPT is there, Auto ML is there, and Baby AGI. I haven't worked with that, but these are the new frameworks also coming up. Creo AI is one of the very good framework, which is nothing but multi-agent task automation. So multi-agent scenarios. So, when we are thinking of having multiple agents interacting and talking with each other, so in that scenario, we should be able to use. So these are the high level. This is not a fix. These are the high level tech stack. If you are knowing, you should be good for GenAI engineers.